Hey guys, it's Elisa from the Art Occultist. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. This is a dedicated space to the great titaness Hekate, and the main work that we do in this space is channeled messages from her. And today is no different. We are doing yet another reading with Hekate. For today's message, I've decided to use this oracle deck, the Dog Wisdom cards, and I'm going to be using the Albano Weight Tarot to supplement the reading, so those two decks. We are working with them today. Both of them are mass market. The Albano Weight is by US Games, and the Dog Wisdom cards are by Blue Angel. So you can find them on Amazon or basically anywhere online. I hope that you're well. I'm feeling very, very good about the work that we are doing this year on the channel. And yeah, so without further ado, let's start with the message with today's reading. I'll start by shuffling the oracle deck to determine the theme that we are going to be exploring. And I'm going to do that as I ground myself, as I center myself, and then I'm going to invite Hekate to step forward and talk to us. Okay. Okay, Hekate, 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 Hekate. Please step forward and share your guidance, knowledge, and wisdom with all of us as a collective. Okay, Hekate, what do you wish to speak about today? We have this card, direction, and on the back of the card it says, think about the direction in which you're headed. Is life taking you where you want to go? Simply reflecting on your direction can bring greater clarity and meaning to your days. So Hekate wants us to reflect about the direction in which we are going in terms of our life. So look at how cute this puppy is. I love this deck. And Hekate is associated with dogs, so it's very on theme. So, direction. As per usual, I'm going to be using a 6-card spread. And let's see. Let's shuffle the tarot deck. Okay, Hekate, please expand on the message of the direction, on the theme of direction. And please make it clear. Okay, Hekate, please expand on the theme of direction. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the first card is going to speak about a clarification, is going to act as a clarification to the theme of direction. And here we have the Empress card. The Empress card is the mother archetype of the tarot. It's all about nurturing, being caring, being embodied and present within your body, being one with nature. So being in power, it speaks about sovereignty, but sovereignty with a hint of gentleness, because the Empress is a divine feminine energy. So it's more softer, it's receptive, but this doesn't make it less powerful of an energy. So are you aligned with this receptive, gentle strength within you that is that means to be embodied in your body. That means flourishing and blooming as your most authentic self. Is this the direction that you're going in your life, or are you fighting against your nature and who you are? Are you so removed from your physical experience, from your body, that Hekate is stepping forward and telling you that you really need to rethink how you're going about your life, and you need to switch direction and actually pay attention on being a embodied human being, present with yourself, present in your life, present with your emotions, with your thoughts, and not judging yourself for who you are, and actually stepping into your sovereignty from a place of deep self-compassion, love, and nurturing yourself as a whole being, meaning nurturing your body, your spirit, your mind, your heart, nurturing and taking care of yourself on all levels, and at the same time being sovereign and being in your power, and actually leading yourself through life, going with the flow of the energy instead of fighting it. And yeah, this is the core theme that we are going to be exploring. And Hecate is saying that you really need to pay attention to the direction that you're going and actually how you handle yourself. The second card is going to speak to the challenges on your way, challenges in the context of this theme that we just spoke about. And here we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a card of fire. The Knight of Wands is double fire. That's how I'm going to put it. It's a very active, passionate card energy. It's a card of very fast pursuit, of very high emotional states. It's a card of doing, going after your desires, after it's a very interesting card. It's a card that you can say it's not very mature in its energy. It's the Knight of Wands is a energy that is moving way too fast and doesn't really contemplate the effects of their actions. And the challenge here is maybe you have a goal, you have a desire, and you have such a strong emotional charge in terms of wanting to achieve this desire, that you are doing everything within your power, but in the pursuit of this goal and this desire, you are actually self-abandoning yourself and what's truly important for you. And you should really rethink why you are going in such a high speed and chasing certain things in your life right now, instead of actually focusing and actually this is a call to you to rethink why you are doing this, why you are pursuing the things that you are pursuing, what is your underlying motivation for those actions. And you will have a difficult time actually changing course, because your desire and you've put so much effort and energy towards this pursuit that it will be very difficult for you to step back and actually reflect on your actions in an objective manner. But you most certainly need to take a step back and actually reflect on, why am I doing this? and maybe start thinking about how can you achieve this goal, but by taking a more natural and more healthy approach that doesn't need you to abandon yourself completely, an approach that doesn't require of you to burn yourself to the ground in order to achieve your goal. The next card is going to speak about what you can do or something that is in your control, and how amazing we have the Emperor card. The Emperor card is the father archetype in the tarot structure. The Emperor speaks about power, sovereignty, just like the Empress, but this power is expressed externally, meaning that you can control your boundaries, you can control your actions, you can control the perimeters and the strategy and the game plan in order to achieve your goal. And you can do it from a place of real sovereignty, real stability, real maturity. You have the control to change direction and to actually achieve your goal by creating this stable plan of action, to create small goals that are more easily accessible and achievable than burning yourself to the ground. You have the power and the control of how this is going to be done, and you should really accept that responsibility and that personal power within yourself, and start acting as your mature self instead of reacting on your passions and your carnal desires. The next card is going to speak about something that is outside of your control or influences from the environment. The Lover's card. This card speaks about relationships, about commitments. And in the context of this reading, this tells me that there's a person that you are connected to or are in a relationship with that is deeply influencing how your life is developing right now. And you have deep passion for this individual, you have a deep desire for them, and you cannot think straight when it comes to them. And this relationship is not serving you very well right now, at least not how you are handling it. So you need to step into your power, you need to set boundaries and structures, and you need to create a safe container for this relationship to be healthy, because how you're going right now, that's not sustainable in the long run. So whatever this reading is about, pay attention to the people involved that you are in a relationship with around this situation, around the things that we already discussed, and pay attention of how they influence you, how they influence your emotions, your thoughts, and your actions. What reactions are they causing you to have? And how are you handling those connections and those relationships as a whole? Because Hekate is saying there's something that you really need to start paying more attention to, and you, once again, you need to think about the direction that things are going and maybe shift it. The next card is going to speak about what is your lessons from the situation. Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a card of moving from a not so favorable way of existing or situation towards a more peaceful and calm space. It's about overcoming obstacles, mainly mental obstacles, and basically you need to learn how to shift this dynamic. And you really need to learn how to step into your sovereignty with both of those cards. Both of the Empress and the Emperor speak about sovereignty, self-sovereignty and self-governance. And you really need to learn how to direct yourself and how to navigate this whole connection. That, yeah, you need to learn how to navigate and direct this relationship in order to serve you. The last card is the advice that Hekate has for you in terms of this situation. Here we have the Chariot. The Chariot card is a card of victory, of self-mastery, of being fully in control of where and how you move and where you're going, and balancing the opposite. So once again, you really need to balance both of those energies, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And you can do that. And Hekate is saying that you should do that. This is her advice. Step into your power and start moving in the direction that you are choosing consciously, and not because you are reacting to somebody in your life or something in your life. Move with what exactly do you want to tell them? Move with intention and direction that comes from deep within you. That's not influenced from anybody outside of yourself. Okay, I think that's everything. Hekate, do you wish to share anything else? Okay, let's pull one more oracle card to finish off this reading. So Hekate, do you wish to share anything else for this reading? Actually, I'm getting a no. She's saying that she was clear enough. So I guess we're not pulling any more cards. Okay, guys, this was a bit convoluted, but I hope that I hope that the point made it true. I don't know. Okay, so to finish this reading, I want to take a moment and say thank you to each and every one of you that is supporting me. And I want to remind you to subscribe to the channel and like the video. It really helps me out a lot, and it helps this community grow. Thank you so much. Now, if you're interested in a personal reading with me, you can purchase one on my Ko-fi page. I also have membership space available if you're curious about that. And I'm also a deck creator, and I sell my decks on Make Playing Cards. All of the things that I just listed are going to be linked in the description box down below for you to check out if you want to do so. Once again, thank you so much. My name is Elisa, and this is the Art Occultist, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.